Hey guys, how's it going? I hope you guys have had an awesome week. So, this past Sunday, Justin McRoberts was the guest speaker at Hillside talking about the Sabbath and his walk with the Sabbath. One of the things that he pointed out in his story that I thought was extremely applicable to me was he talked about how he never wanted to participate in Sabbath because he got distracted with work and he always felt like there was more to be doing, and so uh, taking a break seemed counterproductive, and so he just never did it. And he also touched a bit on how God spoke to him about how God's going to provide, that time is set aside for a reason, and that whatever God's doing, He's going to continue to do whether you're taking a break or not. And so it's okay to take a break because God has our back. And that was something that actually really hit me, because that's one of the things that I wrestle with the most when talking about practicing Sabbath and taking breaks. And I even look at my past week, and my past week has been pretty busy, and so it came to this time, um, and I was very genuinely in a place where in my head I was going, maybe I should keep it shorter this time, or you know find a way around it so that I don't have to practice Sabbath, so I can get more done because I just have so much on my plate. And and I decided to re-listen to his sermon just because I thought it was so moving, and I was struck by that message that he often pushed it aside because he was convinced that he needed to do more things, and that if he didn't do them, they wouldn't get done, and um, and I relate with that. And so this past week, it was actually a big struggle for me to find time and to intentionally block out everything that I had to do. There were times during my period of Sabbath where I was tempted to go back to work and just send a couple texts out, and organize some things, uh, or figure out music stuff. Um, just things that I will be doing, and that I needed to do for my job. So that was challenging for me. But I will say, during my time of rest, once I got into the groove, I started hearing uh, God speak to me in a way that I thought was pretty cool. And I was looking around, and uh, again noticed the beauty of the world, and I think God spoke to me through that, and He said, look at all this I've created. Um, I can also take care of you, and you don't need to overwork or make things happen yourself, because I have your back. So trust me, and I will guide you through this. So that was my week. I hope you guys have had a good week, but keep Sabbathing, keep resting, and I'll see you next week. See you guys.